Hello and welcome to the RPG Blender for this our first video episode as Greg has opened his mouth and begun expelling his tongue from his mouth.
That'll be good for the Patreon.
Anyway, Hello and welcome to the RPG Blender, where we give lesser played games or forgotten settings the roll the dice they deserve. I'm your host, Game Master George, thrilled to welcome you to the next step in our adventure. Our characters have delayed the treaty with Alomarael, but can they survive the fiery consequences? Find out as we venture into the converging worlds of Dungeons & Dragons in Rejects and Dragons, the 12 Keys. Hello and welcome to the RPG Blender, back for another episode of Rejects and Dragons. Previously, our heroes were in a dinner party, where in walked the god of good who wishes to destroy them all, and probably most people. They then left the dinner party with a monk, brought him to their super secret hideout, showed him that indeed they might have a key in order to save their city, which would not involve selling themselves out to this god of good. They then brought him back, fought their way to the chamber where Alomarael was signing his treaty with the city, where he was pasted against a wall. The treaty, however, has been delayed for the week that was agreed upon, and then Levi decided to insult the god.
I just pointed out what he was.
Oh, also, Damon fell through a floor and is now in a crypt, about to be attacked and eaten by undead monsters. Let's see what happens next.
Oh.
When last
You
we
didn't see
left
that coming.
Damon, when last we left Damon, he had investigated the altar upon which rested an undead body, and beneath it he found two urns connected by what appeared to be a thin strand of string. And I believe he had a question after that immediate moment.
I did. Can I investigate them?
Yes! Yes, you can make an investigation roll if you'd like.
Okay. Yeah, I want to... What's going on here? This is too suspicious.
It's a string, and there's some
Is
urns.
this what you would like to make, an investigation roll, an arcana roll? What is it that you would like to do?
I mean, I guess probably Arcana, because
Yes, yeah.
there's
That
clearly
seems
something odd going on here, so...
Yeah.
I
Investigation's just going to turn up, there's a string and there's some urns.
Right.
That's what
I'll find out there's something in the urn, and I'll be disappointed, and that'll be the end of that. So here we go, Arcana. A 14 to my Arcana check, rolling an 8.
Okay. This has the workings of what appears to be a ritual of some kind. You're not able to identify what the purpose is, but you are able to tell that it is some kind of ongoing effect.
Well, I don't think I have enough time to deal with this. So the body is laying on its back on this altar, right?
Correct.
Okay, well, we'll see how this goes. Damon will get back up, observe the desiccated corpse, and raise his pointer finger in his clawed gauntlet. Reach right behind the neck of this sleeping undead whatever it is, and gingerly touch it, summoning the power from underneath his gauntlet and manifesting something on it if he gets to touch it.
You do get to touch it, and upon touching it, I need a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, they're really good at that. You seem like a hardy guy.
Whoa!
Rolled a 19 for a 20! Yes! This is what I needed.
Okay. As you come into contact with it, you take 4 necrotic damage as a pulse of negative energy runs through the body back through your finger.
But I make contact with it and summon the power from underneath my gauntlet, which pulses a bit, and a necrotic cyst forms on the back of the neck of this creature.
Okay.
Casting Mother Cyst.
Is there any kind of saving throw for that?
That's a great question, George. That's a great question.
I think it's just touch, right? And
that
since
would be-
you touched it because you took the damage, it's good, right? Maybe?
I'm checking it right now. This might have been an oversight, but I don't know if there is.
I think it's just an attack roll, right? Or touch. If you touch it, it just works.
This is taken directly from
Yeah.
from 3.5. So yeah, there's no saving throw. That's not an oversight. I don't think.
Okay, I love it. And a necrotic cyst grows out from the back of his neck.
Okay. Works for me.
Damon then shaking his hand from the discharge.
No, there is a saving throw. Fortitude negates.
Oh, okay. There you go. So what? Con? I assume Constitution saving throw.
You don't make it. He makes it.
Right.
But yeah. Okay.
Oh, please.
What's your DC?
Man, that's a
Is
great
it close?
question.
That means it's close.
That's
He
a
wouldn't
great
ask if you rolled high. He wouldn't ask if you rolled high.
Where do I find that again? Where is my?
You're level 3, so you still only have +2 from proficiency, right? Oh man.
So what? It's got to be what?
13 or 14?
It's a 14.
Okay. Your gauntlet touches just behind the neck, and you see the swelling begin to grow.
Perfect. I'll see you later. And then Damon kicks the urn. He just kicks it.
Oh God, which one?
If they're next to each other, he's gonna try and just Jenga that. Just knock them both over. Just foul it.
Oh boy. Okay.
I'm more worried about.
Okay,
being
I need your
flat-free
strength
with no
athletics
knowledge.
check.
Sure. That probably won't go so well.
Just to see how hard he kicks it, or if he can kick it.
Well,
Like,
I'm a
thick
pretty
urns.
I'm a pretty frail man. I rolled a 12
I feel
for
like
an
you
11.
can kick an urn. It doesn't require a great feat of strength to kick an urn, right?
We'll see.
You normally can. However, as your foot makes contact with it, you feel that this is some very dense and heavy material. It jostles slightly, but does not kick over.
Nah.
Push it. Damon, this is your conscience. Push the urn.
Probably time to leave, Damien. This is your other conscience.
Push the urn.
That
Do it,
conscience didn't
Damon.
know my name though.
Push it. Do it.
Do I hear anything
Do it.
from my surroundings beyond where I am in the altar?
Besides your conscience?
Give
Yeah,
me
but-
a perception check.
Yeah, besides these intrusive voices. Here we go. Rolled an 11 for a 12.
You hear only the rustling of wind. You
Why
think?
is there wind underground?
All right. Gonna try and stop me, Ern? And he's gonna try and double down and,
Yes. Yes.
and try and foul
You
up
can
the
try
Ern.
again with disadvantage.
Yeah, that sounds like this will go well. All right, here we go. Oh wait, let me activate my disadvantage button. All right, Damon gives it a good old heave ho. Did not show? Why didn't it show?
Did you roll it on the thing?
I'll
Oh, there it
just-
is. Let's just calculate.
Oh, there you go. Excellent. So I dropped an 11 and a 3.
So you got the exact same roll as last time. Or
I
you would have
can't-
if you had not had disadvantage.
I lose against urns, it seems.
As you throw your weight against it, you can feel that not only is the metal a heavier material, you also feel like there is some kind of force pulling it down, keeping it stable.
Magical reinforcements. Well, you win this day, Urn, but we'll meet again. And Damon begins running out the chamber, just taking in the scant surroundings to make sure that he didn't miss anything. Like maybe there's like I don't know, like a dresser or like a shelf unit or something where like maybe holy scriptures or something are being kept because it seems ceremonial.
No, you see pillars and the altar, a door at the far side, and the hole in the ceiling that you fell through.
Not going that way. And he starts heading towards the door.
Great. And then we cut back to Averion and Levi. You have just shut the door in the face of an angry god of good.
Oh yeah, I'm running. I like when he turns to say we should go, I'm just
Fucking
fucking
sprint.
going.
Okay, you make your way down the hallway.
Full
Yeah,
tilt
dash.
running.
Dash.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Long jump over the holes in the ground. Just get the fuck out
Actually, no, I'm probably gonna be like David and look down there real quick, and then if I
Damon!
I'm gonna keep going.
Damon, you hear a voice from behind you go, Damon!
It was your conscience.
Oh, hello. I'm stuck down here.
Oh, how far down is it?
20 feet.
20 feet.
Yeah.
I have rope because I have an adventurer gear thing.
You must hurry. We have not much time before whatever is in that hole comes for us.
Yeah, if I hear a door slam open, I'm just gonna assume we should get down in the hole with Damon. So I'm keeping an ear out.
Then give me your perception.
You got it. 11. So out of breath.
And are you doing passive perception, Abarion, or are you actually actively listening?
I am just passively perceiving. If I hear
A 10 plus your per.
I guess it'd be it's 10 plus my perception.
Mm-hmm.
Then it'll be 12. Just 12.
Okay, you're a very perceivy bunch. You do not hear a door open.
All right. Hopefully he didn't gingerly open it to stroll down the hallway to murder us.
It sounds like his style, honestly.
Yeah, I'll take my rope out real quick and just kind of throw it down. Oh wait, you're not fucking athletic at all. Basically, we just need you to hold on, and then we have to pull you up. That's
so much harder.
Honestly, for this group, no.
Here, let me help you. I'm gonna reach out and grab the rope as well, so the two of us can combine our strength scores
with a 12 and an 11.
To be almost
Which
a
you
whole
mean
person.
one of you gets advantage on the roll.
Can Ivy also help?
Ivy might be able to shorten the distance. Like he could grab Ivy and then Ivy could finish the job. But like that's the best that Ivy's gonna do.
Ivy
only
has the
has
highest strength score out of all of us, is what I'm saying, right?
I agree. That's why I'm like, if he can get within 5 feet, then sure. Maybe George will like cut us some slack, but otherwise,
we don't want some slack when we're dealing with ropes. All right.
My apologies.
Well, he has turned down the slack, so I will not give you any. Sorry.
All right. Well, we throw the rope down. We're gonna try and pull. Damn it up.
You get advantage because of being assisted.
All right. Here we go.
The dark grim world when our fighter is rolling athletics.
Ooh, nice. Oh wait, I forgot advantage. One more time.
Yeah. Now roll it again and do it better.
I did it better.
What'd you roll there, Levi?
I got a 9. The rope is just really slippery. This is a slippery rope. I don't know why I bought this rope.
And a 5.
Yeah,
so.
with advantage. That was a 5 and an 8.
You begin trying to pull him up. Unfortunately, you're not able to get very good leverage on it. And about that time, you begin feeling the temperature rise.
Up, jumping into the hole. I'm just straight jumping right into that fucking hole.
Come on, you gotta pull it. Whoa!
Do you still have jump active at this point?
He cast it on the monk. I don't think he cast it on.
No, I did.
He cast it on himself.
Oh, I did.
Oh man, I didn't remember that shit.
So yeah, I do. Assuming I do. It lasts. It should be ending fairly soon though.
Okay, so let's see. For a jump, high jump, 3 plus your strength modifier. What is your strength modifier?
1.
So 4. Triple that is
12.
12. Okay, so you will only take 1d6 of fall damage because of your jump ability.
Oh, butts.
Hey man, that's a lot better than what it was gonna be.
You're not wrong.
4 damage.
I grunt as I land, and I pat my leg plants, and I say, good girls.
And yes, Aberion, you feel the temperature begin to rise. It is getting hotter in this hallway.
So when you say hotter, you mean like...
It is not as hot as what you're used to.
That's what I was going to say.
But you've begun to acclimate to this colder temperature, and it's getting closer to what you are used to. Like the nights in your desert world.
It's not enough that I'm uncomfortable, but given that Levi just jumped into the hole, I feel like my only course of action is to follow, because that's where the group is. So I don't want to be alone in this building, given that our escort is plastered on a wall by a god. So I also am going to make my way down to this hole. However, since I still have the rope, I'm going to pull out, I think I have a dagger that I've never used or used once.
I look at him when he's looking for the dagger and I yell, jump!
This is not a bear I'm looking for the dagger. He would know if he had it. This is me.
As soon as I see you fumbling with anything, I'm going to yell,
fumbling.
jump.
Me, Greg, the player, is trying to find things. Time is frozen. I am taking my out of game time to make sure I have an item.
Baryon is cool as a cucumber in a magical world.
I don't have a dagger, and since a Baryon would know that, and I couldn't do what I was trying to do with the rope, he's just gonna jump down with the rope.
Wait, I thought I gave you my dagger. I thought Damon gave you his
I
dagger.
thought you did too.
You didn't take my sickle, but you took my dagger.
Yes,
I did. Why is it not in my thing?
Did you give it to the kid or to somebody?
No, I didn't. I wouldn't have given it to anybody. I don't think, unless.
Just jump.
Okay, I'll ask the DM. Do I have a dagger?
High, low.
High.
Every time.
Always high. You always guess high.
Always high.
And you should always get high. You have a dagger.
Yes. Okay. I am just going to take the dagger. I'm going to stab it through the rope into the wooden ground, just to sort of anchor it slightly. I know it's not going to hold my weight forever or at all, maybe, but it'll hopefully make me not break my legs on the way down. And I'm going to like just sort of shimmy down the rope very lightly and agilely and deftly to the ground.
Okay, I need, and give me an athletics check. We'll see how well you got that dagger in there.
And that's a nat 20.
Oh my gosh!
Excellent.
Oh,
The dagger drives into the ground. It is not going anywhere anytime
I'm
soon.
so
And
upset.
make me another athletics check just to climb down the rope, because climbing down a non-knotted rope is not actually that easy.
yeah, it's not, and I definitely didn't know it.
Levi, why'd you come down here? We should go up.
11.
Okay, you make your way down.
I look visibly like my hope. An angry god is chasing us, and I was hoping that we would either be able to hide down here and he would pass over us. But with the dagger and the rope being there now, it's likely he'll assume that we're here.
We should leave as soon as possible.
So I
We
look
should
for
not
a
be
door in
hiding
this room.
There is a door to the south.
I run to the door and try and open it. I don't care if it's trapped. I don't care about anything right now because now the god is gonna know where we are.
Abarion, pull that thing down.
I yank the rope and I kind of like shimmy it so it comes up and over the dagger handle.
And Damon will cast guidance on Abarion.
Okay, make me.
You rolled
What are
a
you
20.
trying to do?
Okay, you know how like when you have like a thing and it's like got something around it, right? And you kind of like you pull it so it's like taut, and then you kind of like shimmy it so it kind of like it goes.
Or
up
you like
and
do like a
over.
little wave.
You
like a
do
little
like
wave
That's
to try
actually
and-
how physics works.
do a little wave. Like, you know, where
Yeah.
you like whip it so the like it comes up.
Yeah, you
However,
you
I feel like
wiggle
you
it.
did get a natural 20 to get it in there, and he was like, it's not going anywhere, which
The
is why I
dagger's
was
not
like,
going. I'm not trying to get the dagger. I'm trying to get the rope off of the dagger that I
Okay,
put it on.
make me your athletics roll. Dex athletics.
well, that's nice.
And you can add 1d4 to the check.
There you go.
All right.
Okay, so he rolled a
and then I can-
14 plus 6 for a
14
20
plus
plus
6 for a 20.
1d4. And he rolled a
Nice.
3.
23.
You beat your initial dagger driving skills to under.
Okay, yes, you did beat your roll, which is what you had to do.
Hey!
Oh wow.
As you flick the rope a few times, and it does nudge the loop up enough that it falls off of the dagger.
Cool.
Just as it does, you see a gout of flame pass through the opening down the hallway up above you.
Oh boy. I whisper, kind of very freaked out because magic scares me. You should leave now.
Yeah, starts moving towards the door.
Okay,
Quickly and
We'll
with
begin-
purpose to the
you
door.
all move toward the door. Who opens the door?
Oh, I open it. I said, while he was getting
Yeah,
the dagger,
Levi
I was like, Bramp. So if there's a trap, it's all for me.
Okay, great. You begin making your way out.
I'm waiting for them to like be right behind me, but like,
Yeah, I'm like hovering like 5 feet behind Levi as I barrel down these corridors.
Yes. You make your way down the corridor. You hook a
close
right,
the door behind
and
us.
then
Ah!
you
Damon.
close the door behind you. You
David.
hook a right. You make your way down the hallway, and as you do, you see a door straight ahead, a hallway to your right, and a hallway to your left.
Do you remember how he came in here? Who has a good sense of direction? Who's our survival expert? Oh, it's me.
I know which.
We came in. I was the last person to come in, so I came in and we went right. Oh man.
I know
wish
which way. We have to go more
I think we have
left
to go
because we went
left,
right.
yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, we have to go left.
I don't know
yeah.
if that's where up is, but yeah, you know, whatever we got to do.
We just want to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna follow Levi to down the left corridor because I remember coming right to come in here.
All right.
Excellent.
So
Mhm.
this door, I'm actually gonna like take a moment to like look at, because now I feel more confident that there's multiple ways to do and like potential like that we may have given them the slip for moments.
We got to a door?
Give me- yeah.
Yeah, this door.
That's
can't
good.
see it.
Give me that
I'm glad to know about that. As I'm sure is our viewers.
Oh, right. Yeah. So I look at the door and I check it for just any kind of like traps, contraptions, alarms.
Okay. So you head down the corridor, you make your way to the doorway at the end of it, and then you begin to check. Make your investigation roll.
Damon is looking back in the direction where we came. The sweat definitely now coming down his brow.
Oh yeah, nothing over 10 tonight, boys. Yeah, door looks clean. I open it.
You look at the door, and you do not see anything that seems dangerous about it. The metal on it seems a little bit stained toward the bottom, but that's about all you notice. Then you open the door.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
You open the door into what appears to be some sort of torture room.
Gross.
You see, yes, you see hooks on the walls, one of which actually has a probably recently living individual impaled on it. There is the standard rack, Iron Maiden, all the wonderful stuff. You can see now that that discoloration on the door was probably the blood pool that you are now standing in.
All right, that's terrible. All right,
Yes.
Nope, not this way.
We have to get out of here.
Yeah, I
Wipe your feet. Wipe your feet.
Don't leave tracks.
Okay. I don't think I have any way to efficiently wipe my feet.
Marion will rip off the fancy
Oh, I was just gonna take my shoes off and just leave them. Like, you can
clothing
have
that
the shoes.
Damon got and just scrub.
I just
furiously
want
at
all
his
new
feet.
clothes to look like I fit in here. I'm sure I have like my old shoes back at the base. So unless they fuck us up with glass, I'll fuck it.
You were gonna Bruce Willis this so hard right now. Damon
Glass.
starts taking off, going back down the pathway.
Yeah.
Marion
Okay.
will follow after scrubbing his feet with his ripped clothing.
All right. I mean, if I feel like that's sufficient, then I'll leave it. But otherwise, I'm taking the shit off of these shoes and just going.
I'm gonna go for the door.
Go. I will follow you.
And Damon will give a quick look over to see if anything catches his attention.
Oh,
Investigation.
right. I have a thing I can do.
Oh shoot, that wasn't. I don't think that was. Wait, why did that?
You
Oh,
disadvantage because you didn't uncheck disadvantage.
oh okay. Don't take that,
Dropped
George.
to
It's okay.
That's fine, because that was a really good disadvantage roll, and this
I
is
was
worse
gonna
than
say,
both
it's
of
still
them.
Nah, it's
You rolled
fine.
a 15 and a 13 on your disadvantage by accident, and then you rolled a 12 for your real roll.
But that's the real
Okay.
one.
For a total of 16. You don't seem to notice anything dangerous about this door. However, you do notice that it is locked.
Shoot. Levi, this way. Door's locked.
Should we keep going or should we try and take the other route?
Marion, look down the other route.
Very well.
And
I'm
Damon
gonna
moves out of the way.
stealthily snake my way down this other corridor, being as quiet and stealthy as possible. It's another door.
Marion, you make your way down the hallway to another door.
I'm gonna look at this door and investigate it as I see.
Okay,
see.
give me that investigate.
Oh no, that's a 4 for a 5.
The blind leading the blind down here.
Yeah.
I'm scared, and I don't know what magic. I don't know what to look for because I don't know what magic is. So
That's fair.
Correct. This door is perfectly safe.
I come back around the corridor and sneak my way down rapidly towards where Damon is, and I whisper right behind. Once I'm right behind him, there is another door. It seems to be clear. We should go that way.
All right. Give it an open. See if it'll go while Levi's working the door.
Anyway, I'm going to go back to the door, just sneaking down the hallway, and I'm going to try and open it.
It opens. It opens into what appears to be some form of jail cell. You see, lining the room, roughly a dozen cells.
Fudge. Okay. This is a bad place that we just worked ourselves into. Do I notice anything from these jail cells at a cursory glance? Like, does anyone have like a poster with like a Shawshank hole in the back of it? Like,
No, these jail cells are effectively big metal cages lining the room.
Yep,
They do not
that's-
touch any of the walls. They are literally just metal cages dropped into this room. You can see at the far end what looks like a desk, and that's about it.
when you say cages dropped into this room, do you mean, well, if I look up, is there a ceiling? Like, what do I see above me?
Yes, you see a ceiling above you, and you see, in fact, chains rising above these cages.
So they are literally dropped from the ceiling
Yes.
onto, oh my god, I am not stepping in this room. I am going back to my friends and relaying what I found and hoping that they picked the lock on the other door.
Levi, how did you do with that lockpick check?
What is it? It's not
It
like
is
a
a
skill,
dex.
right?
It is
it's
a
a dex
dexterity
rolls.
plus proficiency.
Then that's plus proficiency. Then I got a 15.
Okay. You're fiddling with the lock. However, it appears that this is a pretty good lock, and you're not able to pop it open.
I'm gonna keep on a trying. That's not
The
how it
rule of retrying is that if situations change, you can retry. Otherwise, you can't just retry ad nauseum. Otherwise,
You just break into anything.
mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. In which case, I ask Damon for guidance. Would that change something?
Sure.
Not having trouble? Let me see.
Yeah.
And Damon goes and they go, you need to watch this spot. It's an intricate lock. I can see it from here. Casts guidance.
Yeah, we'll give it another go. Oh, come on.
There ain't no 1d4 helping you there.
So that's 11, so 15. So literally the exact same effing roll. It was a 17 and then rolled over to the fucking 5. I haven't rolled above a 10 this fucking whole session.
It's going to be good.
Well,
all right.
We're how long into this session? So you've got time.
That's how close Alomarael is.
That's fair.
Barion, what did you find?
Unfortunately, you're not able to.
There is a room over there. There appear to be all these large metal, containers or something, suspended by large chains above the room. I'm not sure, but it appears to be a place where people are kept before they are taken to...
He looks over in the direction of the torture room and trails off looking grimly.
Wait a minute. Did you say chains leading up?
Yes, there were chains attached to these large cells.
Were there openings? Was there an opening in the ceiling? Maybe we could go.
You may be right. We could give it a try.
Maybe if this door's not working, we've got to try something else.
Oh, what's the door look like it's made of?
Metal.
Oh, yeah. No, not even Ivy's going to be able to fucking do shit about this.
And I would strongly suggest we not make any noise as far as trying to break through the door.
What was in the room that you came from, Dame?
There was an altar. There was a body on it and urns that seemed to be magically protected. I was unable... I thought that it was an undead, but it lashed out at me when I was interacting with it. There's not much more I could do there, so I started making my way for the exit. I would suggest we try to make our out through what Barion has said.
It's all we got right now.
We should hurry. We don't know where this angry god is.
At worst, we could hide.
The good news is that smoke that I was able to release is probably masking the hole.
Sure.
We head back down the hallway and go into the room with the chains and the cells.
Okay.
Please don't fall on our heads. George, you love us. Don't kill us, please.
Love is a strong word.
Yes.
So you make your way into the cell room. You can see, now that you're actually in it and giving it closer examination, the cells do rise into the ceiling. The holes are not very large, however. They are a few inches across, basically just what is required in order to lower the chain.
Where's the desk?
So, that question as well as just understand, the hole into the ceiling is pretty much to elevate the cage so it can hang in the air. It's not like it's brought up to the next level.
There is no bottom to the cage. That is how people are put into it. There is no lock to pick to get out. You are literally trapped under a large iron cage.
Right.
Mousetrap. Yep.
Yeah, that would do it. Okay, cool.
The desk is on the far side of the room.
I'm going to try and give, because Barion believes that it's a trap, while I more believe it's just a way to hold things, but I'll still give the room the caution it deserves. I'm going to assume it's been more than a minute, and I think jump lasts like a minute.
Yes.
Question, George. From where we are, the ceiling, you said it was like 20 feet above us, just like the other room?
In this room, it is, yes, sure.
Okay.
20 feet up.
So can I tell what type of material the ceiling is? It made of wood like the other one,
Stone.
or is it like it's fucking stone? Okay. Nope. Can't break through that. Okay. Thank you.
Makes sense.
Okay. You're
All
welcome.
right. Yeah, I'm going to just look for traps and move toward are those cages in a pattern? Like, does it look like they're like lined in the same area?
It's just 2 rows of 6
Yeah,
that
so
go
it's just,
down the room.
so it's just a row. Okay, so I actually don't think it's trapped, so I'm just going to hurriedly move toward the desk, and if it is trapped, then, you guys are here.
Okay.
Find a key.
Yeah, that's the hope.
Okay. You make your way down to the other side of the room and make your way to the desk.
Right, now the desk, I will check for traps.
Okay. Investigation.
We're so freaking paranoid, man. We're checking everything for
Why?
traps.
I wonder why you're so paranoid.
We get like a sandwich. It's like, oh, I gotta check for that. Check for traps. Oh,
Almost like George
It's funny
conditioned
because-
us to be paranoid.
It's
with the
funny because
first
I
game.
don't think I've actually... Oh,
You
well,
haven't.
yes, paranoia. Yes, paranoia was an entire
just
game of traps.
paranoia. It's just paranoia. You literally haven't given us any traps yet, but we're so paranoid.
Okay. As as you investigate the desk, you find underneath it what appears to be some kind of switch.
What does it look like it's connected to? Or I don't know with the roll that I got.
You don't know what it's connected to, unfortunately.
Uh,
It is on the bottom of the desk, so whatever it connects to is either inside the desk or goes through the desk itself.
Gotcha. I'm going to check the drawers and such first, because if there's a key, then I want to do that, and I would hate for this to be like a silent alarm and I trigger it. I'm more looking for what I'm looking for. Like, I don't need this to be like the 7-Eleven, like, uh-oh, the prisoners are getting out kind of button.
Okay.
There's no prisoners in these cells, though, right? There's just the 6 cells that are down, but there's nothing in them.
Just
12
us,
cells.
baby.
Six-
Well, there are people who used to be people in it.
Corpses, though.
Yes.
Corpses. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
But all of the cells are down?
Are they all
Correct.
like desiccated, like rotting naked corpses, or is there like any tatterings or like armor or like
They're
Like any
all
vestments or
desiccated,
anything?
but oddly well preserved.
any identifying features like a guild symbol, or like, not that I would know what that is, but like for Damon, if there's like
Give me an investigation check if you are actively looking.
I'm looking while Levi's searching through the thing, but I don't know what anything means in this world because I just
That is
came
correct.
here. That's a 12.
Yeah, I guess
Okay.
Damon's doing something while he's standing over there. Feels like I'm just kind of jumping on his idea. It's kind of lame. And the dice agrees. I rolled a 5 for a 9, so Damon's sort of in the moment.
We're all
Marianne?
scared. We're Fred. My investigation was a 12.
Okay. And Levi, make an investigation as you search the interiors of the desk, I believe.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Aberion and Damon,
Mhm.
you begin searching, you begin examining the bodies, seeing if there's anything identifying about them. What you find is that 3 of the prisoners actually bear the livery of houses here, the noble princes. One of them is for the alchemist himself, one is for the monk, and one is for the oracle.
Mhm.
The others, they do not appear to have anything of note about them as far as what they're wearing. However, Aberion, you recognize one of these races as actually give me a,
History?
if you even do, nature.
Oh boy. Nat 20. I definitely know what that is.
Yes, you do. 21. You
21.
recognize this as a Thrykeen corpse.
Oh, cool.
Thrykeen. Greg does not know what a Thrykeen is, but Aberion
A
nods.
Thrykeen is an insectoid race, kind of like mantis people,
Mm.
with legs and 4 arms. They are generally thought of as uncivilized in your world.
Yeah.
And, very dangerous.
Wow. So the fact that one was captured and possibly tortured, interrogated, and killed is quite troublesome. I'm going to convey that to Damon. I'm going to point at the rotting corpse of the Thrykeen and say, that is a Thrykeen. They are from my world. Fearsome creatures. They must have been taken. Perhaps my friend Calvin was not the only one looking for these newcomers from other worlds.
Interesting.
Probably use them for experiments.
And those,
And-
was that not the symbol the oracle had? And that was the one the monk carried. Why are they here in this?
If I was to take a stab in the dark, disagreement.
But they did not mention that any of their servants were killed.
Of course not. For all they know, they weren't.
This is troublesome news.
Yes.
If we could share this with the alchemists, perhaps he would not be so quick as to ally himself with the god.
I believe this is the alchemist's doing. I don't think telling him any of this would make any difference.
But is that not his man there? That is the symbol of the alchemist, no?
Sure, and sometimes servants disappoint. This is not someone that we can take lightly. Levi, any luck over there?
I don't know. Am
Levi,
I?
you find in the desk a keyring as well as a journal.
Of course, it's a whole ring. I take
Oh.
both.
God damn.
On the key ring are approximately 12 keys.
Wow, an even number equivalent to a dice. Oh boy.
Wait, so for the amount of cells?
Well, these cells don't have locks, remember?
Oh, you're right. Okay, good. And there's a button here that probably just makes the cells go up or something like that. I really don't want to fuck with the button without knowing what it does. So yeah, I jangle the keys and just run back down the prison.
Quick, to the door. we start making our way back to the door.
Yep, Abarian, upon
Okay.
seeing the jangling keys, will follow.
I'm actually gonna, when I get to the corner here, I'm just gonna look down the corner really quick. So
Look
when we
down
get to
the
the
corner?
so when we get to the crossroads where the door
you're
is,
Mhm.
I just kind of poke my head out just to make sure I don't see like an angel guy just kind of like looming there, like looking around, like some sort of killer in a horror
So
movie.
like you're you heading back to the doorway so that you can look at the door to the other room, or
No, he's
So
just
is this
looking
more
down.
just a precautionary? I'm not an idiot. I'm looking down this hallway before I run into it.
Yes, the second one.
Gotcha. You do not see an angel person there.
Cool. Now I run.
The temperature rises suddenly. Ah!
Yeah, I could take these keys out and try them one at a time, which is going to take me approximately 1 minute and 6 seconds, so 72 seconds, or...
Just open the door, Levi. Just try opening the door.
All right, yeah, just try. I was going to look for like the nicest looking key or something like that, since this was a pretty complex lock, so I was just going to take the time to use my mechanical brain.
Okay, but you're not going to do that. Instead, you're going to pick a random key.
No, I'd rather actually do that. Like, that makes sense, right?
Okay.
That I have a mechanically minded brain, so I can be
Give
like,
me an
this
intelligence
looks
check.
weird. You got it.
Intelligence check, please.
Any kind of advantage because I'm a no, I'm a Muslim. No, that's fine. I'm not even gonna push that.
Not even try.
All these keys look great.
What did you roll, Rich?
I got a 6. This is it
Hold it.
suddenly makes a lot of sense that I forgot that I had a lockpick set. I'm like, all these keys look the fucking same. Whatever.
Yeah, rolled a 2 for a 6.
All right. So here we go. Gonna get a die 12, and we'll just assume that George knows which one it is. Assuming I
Lucky
didn't
number
remember.
7. Lucky number 7. Lucky number
All right,
7. Come on,
so-
come on, come on.
Try number 5.
You grab number 5. Number 5 is a...
Yeah, did you hear that?
Yes, I did.
That was
What
odd.
That was like a hiss.
Was Rich opening a soda bottle?
No.
No,
Was
or
anybody opening a
yes.
soda bottle? He's the only one I can't see, so...
Yeah.
All right, go for it.
Okay, so you grab the 5th key on the ring. It is numbered 5 on it, so it's easy for you to remember and identify it. It is bronze, and it is in the shape of an octopus at its head. You insert it into the key ring and the keyhole, and unfortunately, it does not turn.
All right, next one. I keep that one like under, like basically I keep them all either to one side of my hand or the other. So like I kind of like keep that one on the other side so I don't get it again on accident.
It also says 5 and looks like an octopus.
Yeah, but I'm not looking. I'm literally not looking. I'm just like powering through these things.
No.
Yeah. All right. So next up is
So are you going in order, or are you just going to...
randomly
Grab
roll
another
like
random.
no, random 10. Number 10.
Oh my god.
Okay, you grab another key. This one is shaped like an X up at the top. It is not numbered. It just has the big X with 2 little lines, one on the top and one on the bottom. And as you grab it, insert it into the keyhole, and unfortunately, it does not turn.
Again.
Levi, while you are doing this, was there anything else you found in the desk?
Yeah, a journal.
Can we look at it?
It's a book of thoughts, I say as I insert another key.
You grab the key. The key is made of stone. It is at its head. It has 11 stars on it in a circular pattern. In the center of the stars is an open eye. You insert it, and it does not turn.
I feel like there's a riddle in the book that tells us how to open this, and the fact that we're just like brute forcing through it.
I'm pointing to my backpack. Y'all are welcome to take it out.
Damon goes in and
Yeah.
grabs it and opens it up and sort of shows it to Abarion as he looks at it.
Oh, what's in the journal? I can't read it, so tell me.
Oh, right. You're right. He starts and he goes, "Oh, right," and he starts reading.
Okay, Damon, do you speak... what language was this? All right. Do you speak Infernal?
No.
Okay. You open it up and you try to read, and unfortunately, it is in a language that you do not understand.
I don't understand a word of this.
None of us speak any languages but common.
Welcome to the club.
He's going to flip through it to see if there's any pictures, any designs, anything like that. Maybe there is
Okay.
an icon that looks similar to that of one of these keys.
Investigation, please.
Okay.
Levi, you grab another key. This key is made of tin. The head of it It is the number 1, but it is stylized in a repeating pattern running around the side of it. So kind of thinking like a Celtic knot type of thing.
Yeah,
running around
I
the
definitely
wall.
appreciate the craftsmanship as I'm trying to flee for my life, but
Yes. And you insert it in, and unfortunately it does not turn.
We're gonna get there eventually, guys. We're gonna get there.
I rolled a 13 for a 17 for my investigation.
You rolled a 13 for a 17. With your 17, you flip through. There are some diagrams. Most of them appear to be anatomical.
Torture diary. Gotcha.
Probably.
I really feel like it's experiments. I really want to know what it says.
Well, we have a book, so if you get us out of here, maybe we'll find out.
Ooh, what a nice treat, I say to myself. Like,
Keep trying, keep going, Levi. Go.
Levi, you grab the next key. The next key, it is shaped like a pair of eyeglasses up at the top. They are perfectly round and touch in the middle. This, as you can tell, is the key number 8. You insert it, and you try to turn, and unfortunately, it does not.
All right.
Damon puts the book back in his bag. In Levi's bag.
Like, this is all an
So
elaborate
I'm gonna
like
do number
joke,
12.
and I'm not getting it yet, and I really want to get it.
Number 12?
You rolled a 12?
No, I rolled an 11, but I already got 11, and I know that because I'm keeping track of them. So do
Okay.
12.
You pull another key on the ring, and as you look at the head, you can see what appears to be 12 concentric circles on it. Each one is a slightly different shade of a color, so that it creates basically a color wheel where it starts at one shade, goes all the way around, and then returns back to the original color. You insert it, and unfortunately, it does not turn.
This isn't gonna work.
I feel like there is a riddle here, or he's just really fucking with us.
With George either one is equally possible.
Yep.
Well, anyway, if you want to give them a description of all the keys while I'm fiddling with them, so in case there is a puzzle.
I'm
Hey,
assuming you're
hi.
doing this like immediately one after another.
Oh yeah, it's totally rapid fire.
There is not time to examine them while you are
Nah.
holding the key ring.
That's
Just
and-
do them all. There's only like 3 left or something like that.
Super
Right?
fair. That's probably not true. No.
Yeah.
Number 9.
You also can just say the number. You don't have to roll it now because you're more likely to roll the same number that you've already done.
What's the fun?
No.
in that?
Yeah. Let's make sure that George has to get rid of those pauses in the recording when he edits it. That's important.
Yeah, that's.
Gotta pad the runtime for that ad revenue.
If we die in this
Back.
basement, at least we'll make George work for it.
Key number 9. The head is shaped like a skull with an open mouth, so that the number 9 is formed from the skull and jaw.
It's like One-Eyed Willie's key.
Like who?
It's a book. Anyway.
I would not have read
Okay.
it.
But did it work?
It does not turn.
Okay, yeah, that's the part that I'm waiting
Yeah, that's
for. All right, now I do number 2.
Now you do number 2. You're going just by numbers now. Okay. You grab key number 2. This one has basically the image of a Janus coin with 2 faces opposed from each other. You insert it into the lock, and it does not turn.
Okay,
And
number...
that was a good curveball, George. I thought that was gonna be it.
All right, so I'll do the next one, which is number 3.
Okay, number 3. This key, you pull it out, you examine it, you begin to insert it. It has what looks like 3 triangles embossed on it in a pattern that also forms a triangle. You then insert it in, and it does not turn.
Is this a Triforce? Is this a Triforce key, George?
Maybe.
This is-
All right, and then number 4, which I think actually is the last one, isn't it?
It is not.
Okay.
You insert number 4. It also has 3 triangles. However, in addition to those 3, the center one is also filled in. It's just a much darker shade than the other ones. You insert it, and it does not turn.
Are you making all these descriptions up off the top of your head?
No, he's definitely
Yes.
not.
I see him
Oh.
glancing
He's
aside, but I also think like he might just be looking at the number that he's crossing off in his head.
Yeah.
What was number 8 again, George? What was number 8?
Eyeglasses.
Okay, all right,
Oh, you're
that's-
right. Well,
Yeah. What was number 11, George?
Number 11 was I don't fucking remember.
He's making it up. He's
I
making
told
it
you
up.
that.
Was that I think that was the X,
I didn't believe
right?
you.
No, the X was the number 10.
9 was the skull.
We already
1
did.
was the
Well,
Celtic knot.
you gotta try the last one.
Yeah, I do the last one. Which is 7.
Which is the last? Yes, number 7.
Lucky number 7, the one I said we should start with.
No.
You pull the last key. It appears to be some kind of pick. It looks like a very dangerous type of weapon formed from a number 7. You insert it, you turn it, and it does turn.
I say, it was number 9. You were really close to Baryon.
Better roll that deception, baby.
Yeah.
know how to count.
You don't know how to count. You can't read. And I went all over the place.
He's right. There's no rhyme or reason to this.
You can
That's
give
fair.
deception with advantage. You roll it.
That's fair. That's fair. I'll be very sad.
Yeah. Baryon will forever be lost in this world.
Oh my god. Roll that deception with advantage.
I'm doing it.
Doing my insight. I got a 15 on my insight, so
Well,
Hey,
it's not
you're
looking
probably
good
gonna do it. Ah, it's number 9. I'm lying about something. Who knows?
for you. He's not giving you the full story.
my eyes squint and narrow momentarily, but then I notice that the door is clearly open now, and I grab the handle and just push it open and proceed to the next room because I want to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a stair, thank God.
Yes. You open the door and you see a spiral staircase rising up.
Yeah, we run.
Come,
We're
stairs.
run.
Yeah, up the stairs. Up.
Close,
up,
oh wait,
up,
I
Okay.
closed the door and lock it behind us. I feel like a lot of people, at least in my experience, when you're looking for someone like to attack them or something, like in a LARP at least, you don't like, you just kind of look around, you're like, do I think they're in here? And then you move on.
Okay.
So we just have to give the illusion.
You climb up the spiral staircase. You eventually reach a hatch, a metal hatch. You open it, because it is not locked, because I'm not that much of a sadist to make you do that whole thing again. You open it up, and the carpet on top of it rolls forward, and you find yourself in a nicely wallpapered, nicely set up room. However, the only things in it are the carpet on the floor, which you've just moved, and the hatch that you just came from, which was partially covered. There is a door on the far wall.
Lock it up, Levi. Let's get this carpet back where it needs to be.
You've not traced that view, yeah.
I'm gonna help Levi flatten out the carpet so it doesn't look as if we just bumbled our way into here. And then when we're all ready, we'll proceed to the door.
I wonder if that dinner's
Deception?
still
Would
going on.
that be deception? Would that be stealth or sleight of hand? Sleight of hand, I think, right?
For what?
Probably, to make it look like we weren't here.
Yeah.
Honestly,
So-
maybe it's like perception because it's what we saw. Well, actually, we didn't see it. What it looked like.
didn't see it.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's survival for covering our tracks.
No, sleight of hand. One of the so someone make the sleight of hand between the two of you, and
I'll do
the
sleight of hand.
and they get advantage.
I'll sleight of hand it. That's 1 sleight of hand with a nat 1.
Oh, boy.
That's 2 sleight of hand with a nat 3.
I wonder
So we
what I
got a
would've gotten.
7 for that sleight of hand.
All right, 7 is it. 7 it is.
Okay.
Love
You
when I
begin
get a 1 and a
flattening it
3
out.
with advantage. Fucking love that. I don't know what carpets look like. I've never seen a carpet before
And
in
the
my life.
implication is here is I'm not giving any help to you. I'm like, I'm still really
I-
embarrassed about
I-
that key thing.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, this is probably supposed to be like kind of ruffled and like wavy. Like
What are you doing? Flatten it out.
I want to make it look like the draping things that we saw.
I just moved my way to the door. Once we cover the hatch, I'm just like, they're gonna notice the key in the drawer we're gone, so I'm not trying
Yeah.
to go crazy with this.
Okay. And what do you do?
I go to open the door.
Nah, bah, bah, bah.
Oh, okay.
And Damon stops you and puts his ear against the door to listen.
Perception.
Natural 20 for a 21.
Okay. You hear the sound of breathing.
My breath is what you mean. Or
No.
their breathing. The people like in my room, or am I hearing like right on the other side, like
it's a guard or something
On the other side.
Okay, yeah.
one there. Damon says in his most quiet tone, pointing in the direction of the door.
Barion's gonna gesture over to the far corner of the room so that we can talk a little bit more hushed and they won't hear us.
Yeah, I'm
And then
gonna.
he's gonna scamper over to the opposite of the room by where the trapdoor is. And he's gonna wait patiently for the other two to come over here.
A twisted expression of confusion and frustration washes over Damon's face as he watches this thing and looks to the door, looks back, shrugs, walks over.
We should not talk so loud if we are at the door and there is someone on the other side.
We were just talking about the rug. If they were listening, they totally just heard us talking about the
We were
rug.
talking about the rug over here. We were not talking about the rug next to the door, okay?
Yeah,
Listen.
okay. Either way, we gotta go out there.
Do you have any more of that smoking bottle thing?
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Perhaps.
You wanna fill the room and then out we go?
I mean, it is our best chance. As far as they know, they are guarding a secret laboratory. Perhaps there is an accident.
I'll say this, it implies that they definitely know we're here. There's something on the other side of that room, but they haven't reacted yet.
I have an idea, maybe.
Okay.
What's your idea?
I turn this backpack into a pocket dimension. I put you both in it, and I try and leap out. If they catch me, I'll have Ivy fling you and break the bag. You guys will spill out and then be able to run for the portal.
Wait, hang on. You do what now? You never identified it.
Oh, no. I have a backpack, and I can turn it into a bag of holding.
As an artificer, you mean?
Once per day, I can make one of the things. And one of the things I can make is a bag of holding. I don't normally make it because it's for emergencies, and it gets rid of one of my other things. In this case, it'll get rid of my armor.
Okay.
Aberion, his face just falls. He does not want to
come inside of a
himself in
black. Oh yeah, you have to hold your breath, or you will suffocate.
How about we don't rely on magic to get us out of here when we can use our wits?
That
If we
seems
can-
really dangerous. I mean, if you die...
Well, you can also
we
from
just
inside
die,
the bag, you can puncture it with a dagger.
Okay, so you're saying if we feel like we're going to suffocate, stab the bag.
Yeah, for some reason, Ivy doesn't lash. If somehow she manages not to tear the bag, which seems unlikely.
How are we even going to fit in that bag? It does not make any sense.
I can make it so you can both fit, but we gotta probably decide quickly-ish. Do we want to fight our way out? Do we assume that that's not a person waiting for us? What do we want to do?
I would rather sneak our way out. If we can...
This person's right there. There's no other way to go. There's no more sneaking.
Aberion, they're on the other side of the door.
So
They
we
heard
open
us
the
talk
door.
about the rug.
Oh, are they knocking?
Yes.
At least they're polite.
Yeah, it's definitely... fuck it.
Game time?
Yeah, sure.
Everywhere.
I mean, in theory, they gave us a week to do whatever, so if they're contractually obligated, they're not allowed to murder us yet.
Okay. Aberion, why don't you just stay next to me and I'll answer the door.
Aberion's, yeah, he's gonna make his way over to the left side of the door where there's like a blind spot, and he's gonna hide there.
And just be ready, and let's see how this goes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have my crossbow out just in case. We're just gonna be extra ready.
And
Weapons drawn.
Damon goes over the door, and he opens the door,
Casual as fuck.
putting on his best face, you know?
Okay. You open the door and are
I'm not
greeted
gonna shoot.
by Alomarael
I'm not even gonna bother shooting. It's just
and the alchemist waiting on the other side of the door.
Oh, hey guys.
Hello.
Alomarael glares at you angrily and does not say anything.
Got lost on the way from the party, but I'm just gonna head back now. I think is probably a good time, if you'll excuse me. And Damon will attempt to, do the casual. Oh, where's the bathroom? Am I right?
Skirt past a god.
You can go ahead and give me that deception check.
Sure. Here we go.
I'm assuming you're not telling the truth about heading to the party.
Yeah, I'm not. And that's I rolled a 14 for an 18.
Okay.
Pardon
Alomarael continues glaring at you,
Pardon me.
but does not impede your steps.
Okay. Guys, wrong direction. Come on, we're out. And he walks away.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I mean, I'm not even gonna do like an awkward scoot. I'm just gonna like walk and be like, all right, because like at
Now,
this
when
point,
he
it's like
sees Levi, who he saw before,
I figured, yeah.
David,
But
just
did he see
holds
me
up
or
a
did he?
hand.
Uh-oh.
I cross my hands in front of my chest because this point it's very much like I'm gonna be fucked or not, but I'm not gonna be sniveling about it.
He holds up his hands, indicating for you to stop in front of him, and he watches you very closely.
I'm neither sneering nor smiling. I'm just sitting there cross-armed in front of him.
Okay, wisdom save, please.
You got it.
Damon definitely turns that corner as soon as he gets the chance. And,
Just out of there.
and now he's just making sure that he can hear what's going on, but he's sussing out his environment right now.
Okay.
13. Wait, I don't know what I don't have pluses to that. Intelligence is my jam.
Okay. He continues glaring at you silently.
I am a good person though, so I have that advantage.
Is your alignment good?
Oh yeah. I'm literally neutral good. I'm a literal just good person. I want to do good things for people.
He looks at you, glares at you, and then he steps to the side of the hallway and gestures past.
I nod at him and then keep on going.
After seeing both of my compatriots make it past this guy, I'm going to warily trudge around the corner and bow my head kind of just like down, not making eye contact, and slowly shuffle down the hallway.
As you make yourself known, he does step back into the hall in front of you. And he does the same sizing up gesture on you.
Am I making
Make
a
me that
wisdom
wisdom
save?
saving throw. Yep.
Oh boy, something I'm not good at.
What's a Baryon's alignment?
Guess you're gonna find out.
That I also need to know.
That is a 10, so I definitely failed.
Thought you were
Please.
chaotic good and the pterodactyl
I'm chaotic
lady.
good. I'm chaotic good. Chaotic
Because
good.
the pterodactyl lady is chaotic neutral, and your other the dude was true neutral, I think. The Tinker Man.
Yeah, Calvin.
I
Okay.
remember their alignments.
Chaotic good.
Okay. He again sizes you up, stares at you for a bit, and then steps to the side, allowing you to pass.
I give him the slightest of nods and continue to avert my gaze and make my way down the corridor.
As soon
Into
as
the
anybody
grinning embrace
comes
of-
around the corner, David is there, emphatically waving his hand, like, come on, over here, let's go. And
My heart is definitely beating faster than normal.
and goes over to this door, hoping this is the way
I was
out.
gonna say, dude, wouldn't we recognize the way in and out? We did come in when we were not stressed.
I mean, I don't know if any of this is
No,
recognizable.
because you didn't come this direction when you were not stressed.
Oh,
when you came
never
this
mind.
direction, you were coming in with the monk and breaking in.
Ah, never mind then. Then I agree with you. Then that's fine. We are stressed.
Yeah, David's
Can we
just-
roll intelligence to remember?
At this point, Damon is just opening the door and seeing if it's the way out.
I
Okay.
hope it's the bathroom.
Damon opens the door into a bedroom.
Oh, no, wrong way. Sorry, guys. Oh, jeez, man, I'm so turned around as he starts, as he walks back out and goes, sorry.
Is he in the hallway still? Is he looking at us as we come
Yes,
back?
he is.
Guess we just bumble
watches you.
through this house.
Yes,
Hands up in
yes,
the air.
he does.
Sorry.
At which point, Damon, I will need that wisdom save.
Uh-oh.
Oh, this is the bad one.
Oh no!
Okay, come on. Give me some love.
If there was a time to make a save.
This is the time. Oh, no! 3 sticks.
Thank you so much for taking the time to enjoy our show. New episodes release every first and third Monday of the month, but stick around for the next part of this week's adventure. Meanwhile, if you're ready for a live experience, follow our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/rpgblender to join the adventure. And if you missed our live character creation or part 1 of the adventure, catch up on YouTube at The RPG Blender. If you want to stay up to date on our releases, you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at RPG Blender, or subscribe on your podcast app of choice. We also have a tip jar if you'd like to contribute to improving this show. Link in the description. Music is The Punk Rock Show by My Free Mickey, copyright 2012, licensed under a Creative Commons Attribution License. Thank you again, and remember, there's gaming outside the Forgotten Realms.